Hey Boyd, how are you? I'm back again. Okay, so, back from yesterday. I just ran out of time for that night, so I'm back. Got a beverage right off the bat this time. And my hair looks better than it did yesterday, so coming back. Okay, so this review and my next review are definitely different material than I usually go. And I say that every once in a while, but this one kind of especially. Now, honestly, I'd even forgotten I'd watched this because this was a while ago now, at least a year, maybe two, possibly before I started recording everything. But it's not something I'm going to watch again, so I figure I'll slap this review up here for it. Now, when I'm sick, as I was, I don't usually do a lot of watching. Well, serious watching. I'll have something on and I'll just be staring at it. But whether I'm actually processing it is another matter. However, it was during one of these periods that my partner introduced me to the Great British Bake Off. And I really enjoyed it. Wow, my voice is still off. I really enjoyed it. So, I have continued with that and watched pretty much every season there is of it. I'm not reviewing that right now. I try to only review a series when it's done airing, so I can cover everything at once and not have to do a bunch of videos on it. But, so that's not what this is on. However, during this period, pulled up another kind of similar theme show called The Big Brunch. Done the entire series in 2 days. Not what I'm talking about either, because that one might continue. But, my love of Bake Off, as odd as that may sound, I really do enjoy it. I highly recommend. A while ago, we caught wind that one of the contestants and winners from it has essentially giving a Netflix deal and was getting her own shows. So, decided to give one of them a spin. Time to Eat with Nadiya. What I'm actually reviewing today. That's this one. Came back in 2019, and I think it was not too long thereafter that we actually watched it. So, that's a couple of years ago now. Well, maybe it was 2020 that we saw it. I don't know. Not sure. Must have been 2020, because the show that reminded me about this came out in 2020, and that wasn't out when we watched this. So it was 2019, 2020, somewhere in there that I watched this. This is a long preamble for me. Okay. The other show, Nadiya Bakes, I put on and thought, this is pretty much the same thing as Time to Eat with Nadiya. Well, so I thought, if I'm going to review this, I should also go back and review Time to Eat with Nadiya. So, Time to Eat with Nadiya. That's a 2019 Netflix series. It was all of 7 episodes? So it's not long. And they're like half-hour long episodes. Where Nadiya Hussain, in the winner of Bake Off, I think 2018, 2017, somewhere in there, does her own take on a bunch of easy, low-stress recipes. And then there's always a segment where she essentially goes out someplace and learns about something, like how a particular food is made or the history of a product. It's been a while, so I don't quite remember all the details, but these segments were kind of the standout of the show. The recipes, they look good. They're delicious looking. And my partner has said, yeah, she thinks she can make some of these. But, that's it. This show is fluff. It is fluff incarnate. So, it's perfect for when I was sick on this more recent show, because it was easy for my brain to digest that. However, Nadiya herself, she's delightful. She is a sunshine of a person. But that doesn't always translate into good stage presence and charisma. I'd love her to bake for me. I wouldn't mind sitting in her room talking to her, because she is very positive, very bright. But that leads it to the show to be very one note. That's kind of the problem I have here. There's, unlike with Bake Off or the Big Brunch or any of those other cooking shows, there's the competition element, sure, there's a bunch of people to play off of each other, and those interactions are what make it for me more than the actual competition. Like Paul Hollywood doing his thing, he has like a almost antagonist role there, which is fun to watch. The camaraderie that happens between all the bakers. Here, it's just her talking directly to the camera and telling you how great everything is and how great everything tastes and how great everything looks and smells. And yes, I believe you, Nadiya. But the show is very one note because of that. I'm going to have even less to say on this next follow-up one, but I prefer to divide up my reviews, so I'm not going to review two on ones, though one could be the sequel to the other, but I'm not going to get into that turf here. So, Time to Eat with Nadiya, it's fine for what it is, but it's not something I'm ever going to watch again. And it wasn't memorable enough for me to even recall it that long thereafter. Other than, oh yeah, Nadiya had a one-off show. Rather than actually has two one-off shows. Okay, so it's fine, it's good fluff. If you want some good recipes, yeah, take a look at it. It's great if you want to actually learn how to if you want to learn some baking recipes, it's not a bad thing for that. These are easy recipes. She does go, and the instructions are pretty clear. But if you're not looking to actually bake one of these things, you don't get as much you know. That's all I'm saying. So, 4 MacGuffins is what I'm going to do for this one. It's on the low end of average. It's fine. Okay, so, and now I'll go on to her next one in my next video. See you later, boy.